Oakley, and we're here at No Format, and we put a show on called Urban Barrier, and these are some of the artists that we've got in the show.
Fan of this man, Rowan Newton.
Thank you.
It's amazing, I love it. How did you do it?
It's just layers, lots of layers of paint basically, acrylic paint, brushwork and spray paint. And now the new thing I'm introducing to the work is layered paper as well. Yeah, the colours and the style of it is meant to sort of say that these are strong, bold women.
What is it that you like about the sort of artists that you picked today?
It's all about colour and composition. It's, you know, it's about technique. It's an attitude.
Why choose them for topic?
I don't know, I guess it was just a major influence in my life. I guess they were, you know, somewhat terrifying. We used to go home on a bus that went past a girls' school, and it would like storm on this bus and take over, and it was just really loud and quite full on, but there was something about that I really liked, you know, even though they were terrorising me about looking like the Milky Bar kid at that age. But
well, I just found this camera and now I'm going to take over this show. I'm Fret and I'm just going to show you some of my favourite stuff. So this one's pretty cool, Ray Richardson.
Your art, you do a lot of pictures of bulldog terriers, is that right? And what was it? What is it about them that you love to draw?
They're self-portraits.
Okay.
I mean, this gallery is sick. Lots of cool stuff. If I take you over here.
I mean, I think the thing is that they're really, really loyal dogs, and you know, and it's like, in spite of their kind of like appearance, they've got a really good tendency about them.
Was it a conscious decision to become an artist, do you think, or did you purposefully go on that career path, or was it something that just evolved over time?
No, I had this kind of romantic notion about art.
Yeah.
You know, where I thought that you would kind of you'd study art and then you'd end up living in Paris and. No, I didn't say that.
No, I said
that. No, I thought that I'd kind of like end up living in Paris and kind of go out with like nice looking girls and stuff like that.
A bit like the Moulin Rouge bit of the film, where they're all drinking absinthe and having a great time. And yeah, you've seen that film?
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah. But I did actually do that. I did actually go to. I did go and live in Paris. So.
And it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was actually.
This guy's Otto Shade. I like the sort of intertwining stuff, and he stencils it and then he uses a pen and goes over with these little black things, and it just makes it look pretty cool.
I basically work with calligraphy inks and I paint with tea, so I'm interested in drawing in abstract line and quite a lot in portraiture as well. And I have a big interest in automatic drawing and sort of drawing from the unconscious. Just a kind of a sense of abandonment while you're drawing, and like almost stepping aside from yourself and seeing what happens, and then having little lucid moments and then really focused moments. So I'm balancing between the two of them, I suppose.
Can you tell us about your pieces?
Well, this one is called Nearly Buffed. Obviously, when you get tagging or spray painting on the street and then people come along and buff it off, they get rid of it. This is actually taken from the embankment of a train track where all the sort of the walls that come down are stepped, and when they get all graffitied up, they come along with a roller, but they can't get into there. So it leaves these lovely little gems of sort of strips of graffiti, really colourful, sort of, which I thought was nice. And I just then expanded that and then put the bit at the side, and it turned into, you might think it looked like a block of flats or something, but it altered it slightly. But it's a whole series of works which I'm just starting to do like this, in this style.
Here I am with Asbo Love. So where did the name Asbo Love come from?
Probably, well, quite a few years ago, I just started doing stencils on the street, and just as a little bit of a kind of piss take, ironic statement to annoy all the Daily Mail readers, really. I thought, right, I'll produce these, what I perceived as to be beautiful pieces of artwork, but I'll put a tag as Asbo Love, because everybody thought spray painting things on walls wasn't a nice thing to do. Soft wax. This man is a superb DJ. Check him out. It's called Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Probably about 10 years ago I started painting again, as I started seeing, other than the traditional graffiti, started seeing the stencil work and different street art that inspired me. And if I'm completely honest, the whole kind of Banksy thing was a real inspiration. It was like, you know what, I can do that and I'd like to do that, and got involved with it.
Guy Denning has been painting for years. He's a phenomenal artist, and I've just been introduced to him recently through another artist up there called Ray Richardson, who I've had a couple of shows in the Oakley gallery with. So here we have a girl called Lisa Lan, who came in the gallery the other week. She's straight out of college, Ravensbourne Art College. This guy is Mark Powell, who's a biro artist who I went to see in a show, really loved it, and now is really, really doing well. Then we got Pam Blue, who is a fantastic technique, bleaching and dyeing, staining, and then painting in bleach to get the final effect. Joe Peel, another really, fantastic artist, sort of paints the everyday, but it has a sort of somber look, but it's uplifting at the same time. It's just a really nice, unique style. Mark Perronet is a fantastic screen printer, chooses sort of iconic images in some of his work.
This is a particular image that I've been painting for quite a few years now, called Afro Girl. A lady called Nastasia in New York, self-portrait artist, and she allowed me to use her image.
So what does she represent to you?
Incredibly strong females that are in my life. That's what it's a homage to. It's not political, it's not nothing else. It's just my love and my influence, which is my wife and my children.
So you're a big supporter of feminism?
I, Rebecca, am one of the biggest feminists you will ever meet.
We like this man.
I found street art through like Banksy's film Exit Through the Gift Shop, and I just started, from then on I just started trying to do it. It's free and everyone can look at it if they want to. You don't have to pay to get into an art gallery, you don't have to buy it, you can just look at it and it's there. And that's the point of it. It's like there for the people.
Yeah, don't wait for somebody else to do it for you, just get off your fucking arse and do it yourself. Rebecca.
It's not about weight, it's about concept, and that's what I think the value of art is.